to graph money demand, we need to graph, as good economists, in price quantity space. So what is the price of money? Well, the price of money is the cost of obtaining cash. So this is your demand for cash balances. The cost of for you obtaining that is the nominal interest rate, the opportunity cost of the money. So we want to graph the demand for money in a graph that has the price and the quantities you're talking about. It turns out, since they're negatively related, the money demand curve is downward sloping like this. Now, what does this say? At this interest rate, this is the amount of money demanded. That's all there is to it. It's negatively related. The higher the nominal interest rate, the lower the nominal demand for money. Why? Because I would rather put my money into savings accounts. Remember, this is for spending. If the interest rate falls, I would rather hold more money because the interest rate's not as good on my bank account, so I may as well go spend my money. Okay, so this is your demand for cash balances. What shifts the curve around? Well, if it's graphed according to these two things, it's graphed in that space, then all these others are factors that shift the curve. So let's take number one. Suppose there is an economic boom in this economy and there's an increase in real GDP. That will increase money demand. What does it say to have higher money demand? It says for this same interest rate, instead of demanding this amount, I'll now be willing to demand that amount. Secondly, if there are higher price level, I'll have the same effect. It'll shift this out to the right. And finally, if there is a higher expected future interest rate, I'll increase my money demand today, shifts it this way. Any of those things in the other direction, or drop in price, or drop in those, will all lower money demand graphically moving the whole curve back to the left. So we graph it in price quantity. The price of obtaining money is the interest rate. So it's a downward sloping curve. To shift it right or left, we need to look at changes in income, price level, or future expected interest rates. That'll move the curve around in this graph.